Hello everybody, sorry about that. We had our camera knocked down and we lost our stream. Should be back up. Just go into the same stream. Exact same one. See? That's it playing now. It's the exact same stream. That's that one. That's nasty.
And we are back on. Sorry for that.
Have you got it back?
Yeah, all
Sweet.
good.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
back on. Yeah.
Alright guys, we're all back on now.
And while we were out, Sacco
Just ran a
yeah,
rack.
yeah. Sorry for that.
Or Jeremy is running around frantically telling everyone off for knocking his camera over.
We really have the like post spin of the.
Yeah, I'll think about it. You want a big view, alright?
Yeah, there you go. So,
So Angles is looking pretty good here.
is-
Turn your volume down. Angles is looking like he's got a good chance here on the Reds.
So Angles on the Reds. Let's go, God's plan. Yeah, hello, Kim. Oh, he doesn't want gonna get snookered. Oh, he got snookered. Oh, that's one place you don't want to be in.
What? Try that again.
He's probably gonna swerve this one because he doesn't want to leave Sacco any shot. I reckon he's gonna. I reckon he's gonna swerve it. Yeah, he's gonna swerve it. I think that's the only shot he can do because the yellow is already in the pocket.
Can he play like a mini swerve and cut it in?
Yeah, he's gonna swerve it. That's the only choice. But
That's a
hope
big
for the
swerve, that's
best.
not mini.
Oh,
Yeah.
left it on. Now he'll play in the middle. Middle ball and then go for the plant.
Gus has got it.
Yeah, go for the plant. Oh, it's a difficult plan because the yellow is above the pocket. Oh, might play snooker. Yeah, play the snooker, but I think he left that red on the top.
You don't
side.
think he could have double kissed that in?
Right?
You don't think he could have double kissed that in?
No, the problem, the
It was
yellow
very
was
difficult.
above the pocket,
Ah, okay.
and the other yellow was frozen to the rail. So
Yeah, so he looked like he was. Well, they look good now. They look brilliant now. Angles is going to have to try and come off the rail and pot this one in the top right. Or, well, it's probably risky to play the black
probably
up there.
the middle red. I think he needs to hit the middle red. Oh, went for the one in the pocket.
That's the one.
Oh, that's
That's
a
the shot.
What a shot.
Now he's got a good chance.
Yeah.
The same link. Yep. Can you just jump on Facebook and let everyone know it's back up if they've,
Probably leave a good
think it's down.
angle.
I think he's got to go down for the middle pocket first, doesn't he? Just pot this with top and just come down the middle pocket, then back to the corner. Then that ball is closest to last.
Yeah.
Well, you might have to take this now, unless he plays the double.
Screw back for the red in the middle.
G'day Kimmy, how are you, mate? Oh, the rattler.
Oh. I think he landed straight. Probably just a stop shot.
I think determination kept that one in.
Screw back a little or stop shot will do.
Just leave it where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they call him Angles. You're right, Kim?
I don't think I've ever really found out the reason as to where he got the name Angles. I just gathered it was because of his last name, to tell you the honest truth.
Way too long to pronounce.
I just gathered it was, it was just his last name, and everyone just ran with it.
Anglesey.
But I'm sure someone out there would be able to clear that one up. Why is he called Angles? Was it pool related, or was it just his last name?
If it's pool related, well, that's the reason. Been rattling into that.
4-1 to Luke. So he shut Sacco down pretty much straight away. Well, Sacco had his chance.
Don't want to count Sacco out, but...
Oh, never. I wasn't saying count him out. What I mean is he got one frame on the board, and then he nearly had it. Started to get a bit of a flow. Get 2, get 3, And Angles shut that down straight away. See, when Angles gets another frame, that stops Sacco's flow.
Yeah.
Especially because I think it's Angles' break as well.
One frame at a time for Sacco. That's what he needs. So while we're waiting, the results of the A grade, B grade, and C grade. So the A grade was, it was Jeremy Bauer himself won the A grade comp against Neville Lovis, and then for the B grade it was Jack Hayes beating Philip Bell, and C grader it was Holly. Holly beat Troy.
Wow.
I don't know what his last name, but yeah, well done to everyone.
Very well done.
Well, especially Holly. She was on top of our group.
The whole group, yeah.
And a C grader.
Yeah.
And she played well against Neville.
I think she might be a B grade next season.
She should be a B grader.
I think she might get pushed up.
Hello. Is it all right now, Kim? Is it all right now, Kim?
How's that, Kim? Is that better?
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Team Saxon to break.
Beautiful.
Cheers, Kim. Well, yeah, we're talking about.
I moved it away a bit because someone messaged me saying they could hear me breathing. So Tried to lower it a bit.
There we go. Steve to break. He needs to win this frame to get back in this match. Oh,
He's hit that bad again. And he's actually got 4.
oh. You were saying 3 balls. Oh. Yeah, 4. Yeah, it's a legal break though.
Oh, it's the other commentator. Okay, so it's you. It's you, said. So I'll turn yours up.
Hello?
All right, Kimmy,
are we good,
how is
Kim?
it now? I'll turn mine down a little bit again.
Are we good, Kim?
Can you hear Said better now?
Can you hear me better now? Oh, it's tough
Angles
layout.
is climbing onto the table.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Mike. Oh. Yellows are the ideal.
And that's open table, so it'll be interesting to see if Sacco decides to take that yellow on. Probably the best shot, isn't it? Because then you can play the plant, or you can play this one and cannon into him.
Yeah, cannon does.
Oh, he hasn't. What's he done?
Ooh, ooh.
What's he done?
I thought he's gonna cannon that.
That was actually pretty impressive to get the white ball through there. So let's see what. Is he just going to play off this and put the white in the bottom of the table, try and open him up a little bit?
The problem is he might hit the red and put that one in the bottom right pocket. That's one thing you don't want to do. Oh.
That's enough.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
There's 2
what are
very
the
impressive
chances?
shots. I don't think you could play either of them again.
So what will be your first ball here? The one in the middle, or?
Sacco's definitely got yellows now, so you're on reds. So I'd be looking at rolling the ball in the middle and playing the ball on the bottom right of them to bust into the side of the yellows to open them all up.
The problem is if you do that, those 2 reds will go to the one into the yellows.
You're only canning it softly. You don't want to hit them too hard, but it opens it all up for a pot out.
Yeah.
That's the way I'd be looking at it. Would you try and open those 2 separately? Yeah. So
Yeah.
looking at the plant, or so let's see how he goes about it.
Yeah,
This is the one I'm thinking of. Land on that one and then just kick into the side of the pack.
He can land on that one in the middle if he does. Oh, missed the first shot.
That's all right.
Oh.
It's still there. Because if he can cannon the yellow that's touching the black, the one right in the middle, he's on the other red to the other middle.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, he went for the cannon.
Or you do it that way.
I don't
I
think
think
he
you
had a
can.
good result.
The one on the right hand side, I think you can cut that in. And the one on the left, in the middle of the cushion on the left
Probably
there, you can double that one.
Yeah.
I don't think you can see anything else.
But if he's gonna go for the double, he needs to screw back. Because the white's going through the yellow.
Is he playing the cannon on the red at the same time? Control it into the red. Oh wow, that's probably the first double I've seen Angles miss.
I think the one in the middle goes. You
think
can take that on and then screw back.
If it doesn't, it goes in the corner anyway. It goes in this bottom left.
Yeah.
So they're all there for Sacco now, but that ball next to it's a perfect developed ball.
Or
You just then roll the one on the rail and
roll
then
that one and put the cue ball in between those 2 reds.
he's playing off this and cannoning the other one across.
Oh.
That's a good shot. So Angles has to put this in the middle if he's going to go for anything, or play this red off the yellow. Yeah, this one here off the yellow.
Off the yellow and leave
Yep,
the
just
cue
off.
ball.
Oh wow, hit it too
Hit
full.
it full.
Hit it too full.
Now I think the table's open now because that yellow above the black is on the.
Again, like you said,
Bottom
you can
right.
play the yellow on the bottom right and put the other one in the middle.
Yeah, everything's on.
Oh,
He's fine. Play down the middle and then.
so we're about to find
If
out if that
he
yellow
has an
goes.
angle, does he have an angle for that one?
Looks like he's got a lot of angle. Yeah.
Oh, what a shot! It's a great shot.
Very hard shot. I mean, I think he probably wanted a bit more angle and got further down.
He'll cannon the
Shooting
black.
over top of the red.
Yeah, he'll cannon the black here.
Yeah, but you're cannoning the black and going towards the bottom rail, aren't you? Can you get full ball on this?
Yeah, full balls.
Very hard to get full ball, see?
Oh.
Yeah, you're cannoning and going straight to the bottom of the table. But you can double this yellow back underneath into the big pocket, double the yellow back to the bottom right, and drift the white around, and he's got a chance then. You know, if he gets it in, he can continue the out.
Problem is, where does the white land?
You got to go around. Yeah, you got to round the angles. That's it.
Didn't
Now he's
even
on
hit
the other one.
yellow.
Oh, just enough.
Huh, interesting.
So now he's got a
He has a small gap.
he's got a cushion first this, or screw
Yeah, I
back.
reckon cushion first.
Cushion first or screw back. Screw back, you don't have a big
Just put
area.
the-
Cushion first, you can try and come around it. But can you get around it? That's the question. You know,
Probably
cushion
just
first.
leave the cue ball in the middle of the table. That will do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to get all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
All
bring
way
the white
around.
all.
Oh,
Oh, he's
you
on
can
it.
see that ball.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Didn't see
Angles will be
that.
dirty about that.
Off to the black.
Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, everything's going wrong for Steve. But I think the right shot is the one in the pocket. Because you're definitely gonna hit the black.
You got to go across table and just hit this, don't you?
Huh.
It's right here. Oh, is it down? No, we're watching it there.
Yeah, it's on.
It's on the TV.
Yeah. So probably 2 cushions. If he wants to hit the yellow, probably 2 cushions on the side cushion, bottom cushion, and just tap the yellow.
You wouldn't try to just So I'd just go full fledged for the yellow instead, so you don't have to go in off.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, so you can just pop the red in the middle now.
No. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, power scissors.
Definitely.
Shoot that one for the middle.
Well, do you, or do you use that ball to get that pocket? Do you put this one here on the rail, then in the middle, and then put that one on the pocket? You know.
But there's 2 reds.
So if you put this one along the rail, and then put the red closest to the black in the middle, then you can play one of those reds under and get control.
Yeah.
Or do that.
he
That's
played
a
safe.
snooker. Yeah.
But it's an easy.
Easy 2-rail safety. Did he play that cushion first?
Yeah, cushion first.
Did Angles play that cushion first, that shot? I think he did.
Oh no, he hit it on the right side.
Oh, okay. He must have been so close to jaws. Oh, that's not well played.
No, that's not good. And landed.
So
on
now
the
you
middle.
take that red to the middle because they all go.
Yeah. Either roll forward or just screw back a little and shoot the one in the same pocket.
If you're going to cannon the red towards the black, I'd just roll this in and then take the cut on the other one instead. You don't want to push that red dead. So it depends on what angle he's got here. If he's straight and he can just top straight through, then brilliant. But if he's not, you don't want to push that red any closer to the other reds and the black.
I don't think he's gonna hit the black.
No, I'm talking about the red. Don't matter.
Oh, shot
Yeah,
that
so
one
he's straight.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was good.
Go in the middle.
That was perfect.
Or
So you
shoot
take
that
this one
in the
into the bottom left.
Bottom left first, and then
Bottom
land
left,
straight.
middle, bottom right. Yeah, bottom left, middle, bottom right, and then up top. I don't know. There's a few different ways you could go about this.
Or shoot the one in the bottom right and land on those two.
Well,
in
if
the
he's
middle.
straight on this, he can.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah, he's taking this ball on. He wants to get rid of those two balls.
He made
So
sure that the black is in the middle, so he don't need to shoot that one in the bottom right. So I think it's a good shot. Yeah.
So you reckon he plays up to the balk now? Yep, for the top red. So he just got good angle here. He can just stun off the rail
Stun it.
and come up. If he lands on the plant, then he can still pot it, but he doesn't want to land on the plant. He wants to land high.
Yeah,
That's
shot.
perfect.
Yeah.
Now you can just roll this in. So middle, top left, bottom left, black in the middle.
Yes.
Is that how you do it?
Well, any will do actually, because the black is in the middle of the table. So
Yeah, it's about the other two reds.
just need to decide what.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to go for the bottom left first. Leave himself angled to screw up for the other ball in the middle.
Just needs to lead
Yeah.
to that's a perfect angle. Just stun it in between, land in the middle, and then easy black.
He looks pretty straight. Looks like he's got to punch it if he wants to get up there. He might just have to put this in the corner. Yeah, he looks very straight.
I think he has an angle.
Not a lot. See the middle and the middle? That's straight.
Mhm.
So that's the middle pocket and that's the middle pocket. So he doesn't have a lot of angle there. Well, it doesn't look like it anyway. He's got to punch it. Yeah.
Oh, well, I think it's still alright. Just focus on the pot.
Cut this in the middle. Up and down, or do you pot it in the corner? Personal preference, isn't it? I like the middle.
I want the corner.
I like the middle. I like cutting in the middle and just drifting the white up and down. Yep, that's it. And you're on black for the middle. That's just a personal preference, that one. Wow.
That's the second time he rattled the ball. Oh.
Might be changing his name to Rattler. Luke the Rattler Anglesey. Yeah, that's just personal preference. That one, the middle's closer.
Yeah,
It's an easier pot.
I think I'm
And the
looking at
white
different
wasn't
angle.
dangerous because the white was going straight up and down.
Yeah.
You know, I know you probably put it in the corner, you know.
Yeah.
It just depends on how you're feeling, you know. If you're feeling confident and you just knock it in the corner.
Yeah. It's personal preference, but
Yeah.
that's one thing I need to do. Like, make it simple. Keep it simple.
The less you move the white, the easier it is.
Oh.
Oh, there's the white.
Well, and no.
Yeah, the less you move the white, the easier you can make the out.
Yeah. Now
Definitely.
Steve needs to get this one. He really needs to get this one. Well, Reds is
Reds are beautiful.
Open. Just don't launch it. Yeah, I think it's good. Probably screw back.
Well, that was
Take it
that
in the
was the hardest ball, you know.
Yeah, that's the
it's
hardest
always
ball.
a hard ball to pot last or to finish on. So if he pots this, he can just screw back off this,
Take it in the middle.
roll the other ball in the middle.
Yeah.
Here's another rattler.
Rattle that one. Wow. A lot
So,
of autos.
If you have to stun it. But if he's straight, he can just roll through. Even if you get a good if you get a cannon on the yellow, it's going to push it forward anyway. But you don't really want a thin cut on this ball in the middle, do you? You want to get down enough. Whoa.
Oh, missed it.
And look at where the red's
think he
going.
was
They're going to block the
focusing-
black.
Was focusing on how he'll hit the yellow.
I think
How
the
he'll land in the next round.
And I think he got a bit lucky there. I think the reds covered the black's line to the corner. Otherwise, you know, Angle's a good chance here. He's going to play the plant, first shot, in or over.
Probably leave that one in the pocket. Or...
So I'll play the plant, play the 2 yellows on the left side of the table. Play the plant in or over for the pocket.
Huh.
You might have to pot this first. You might have to pot this first.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hit the... Oh, I thought he hit the yellow.
Oh,
that's a great shot. That was a really good shot.
Probably gonna give Angles a 2 shots here. Play the red onto the yellow, leave that red there, and then put the cue ball on top.
I don't think you can leave the red there. You have to get much better position. The red really needs to be higher to do that shot. That yellow's to the left of the pocket. So I think this red goes under it. Not like that. Now he has to play a plant for it. Wow. You don't want to be playing the plant doing it. You might have to play your shot now and just pot it. Red onto red and pot it.
Oh,
see what I mean? It's very hard to actually cover the pocket. So what I put the yellow on the red's pocket. You know where the black is? I put the yellow up on that pocket first shot, and then depending on which way I want to go, you know. So he's potted it. So he's going out.
So middle and then go for the plant.
Yeah, and if you get the plant, you can go out. So I just would have played, you know, I just play that a little bit safer. I'm not as good of a pot position player as him. You know, I just put the ball on the pocket and then go for the out, because that way I got a bit of security. But this gives you a bit of security if this sits.
Oh,
that's perfect.
Good shot.
Oh.
But he needs to remove that one in the cushion.
He needs a good ball. He needs a good ball to get onto the black now. So that's what I'd be thinking, is which ball I can use, or how can I work it out so I can have so I can get onto the black.
Can play the plant and probably.
This might actually be a bit crazy, but I actually like playing the yellow you're closest to on the right of the white now, and going to try and cannon the red and the black open.
Go plant, leave the cube over here, and then go for cannon it.
He's just killed the red. That's a perfect shot. Wow.
So how does he go to
no one to call that
now?
one. Well, you just pot this, and pot this now. So you pot the bottom left, screw back a little bit, roll the one in the middle into the middle, and then have angle to get on the black.
See how we do. Off the red, easy
Off the
money.
red, easy money.
Or he can shoot that one on the bottom right, and then
looks
land
like
straight on the bottom left.
Yeah, but then which is your ball for the black? See, I like the ball on the bottom right for your
bottom
black.
Right first, leave that one straight, and then just leave the cube over here and just run through.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to be dead straight, and you got to pot that ball.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yep.
Now he has to.
You can actually pot this and use this one to get up there now. Yeah.
Oh,
so he's actually going to pot this into the corner now and use the bottom left ball to get there, which you can just play bottom left hand side off, right hand side. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right hand side
Good
off
angle.
the rail.
That's a good angle.
So this is all about pace control now. I'd be aiming for the cue ball to hit just past the jaw. Just past the middle pocket. Just past the middle pocket. That's where I'd be aiming for my cue ball to hit. Where would you go?
Yeah, same spot here actually. I don't want to overscrew it. Yeah. Oh.
Not bad. He's giving himself a chance. Now the old angles I know would just full table double this straight in the corner. So good at them. Can he cut that in without going in off?
I'm just gonna hit the red full, so it doesn't need to worry about it.
Hit the red full? Yeah, it looks like it will hit it, but I don't think full. Maybe 3/4. I guess it all depends on how thin he cuts it. Hard to see how thin this is. Yeah, great shot.
Wow, 6-1 up.
6-1, very nice.
Wow.
On the hill.
One more for Angles.
On the hill. See.
Steve might be tired now after a long day. Been playing since like 9 in the morning. So what are you gonna do if you're down like this? What are your tactics to get back on the match?
I still just play one frame at a time. You got to play the table. If you have to, if you're playing against an opponent who's really on fire and potting really well, well, you have to slow them down. You know, if you don't want to go to bat with them, if you're feeling that you can't go to bat with them, then you got to try and slow them down. You got to stop them from potting out.
Yeah.
You know, which does mean, you know, block a few pockets, play a few snookers, try and get your confidence back.
Will you change your playing style? Well, there's some offensive players that will always go for the pot, but will you change your playing style just to get back into the match?
Really depends on how I'm feeling. No, usually the first person to change their you know, in my opinion, the first person to change their style of game is the one who loses.
Yeah.
But if it's not working for you, you got to try something, don't you?
Yeah.
I think you just got to play each table as it is. I mean, not every table's a pot out, not every table's a tactical battle.
Yeah.
I mean, what I'm trying to work out here is what's he going to do with the black, because he's potting the reds and they're all easy, but what are you going to do with the black ball?
Huh.
You know? I mean, Steve's an awesome pot position player. It looks like he's going to pot the ball on the rail and then use the other ball to break the black open and pot it, or land on it.
Oh, missed
wow,
it. He's
tweaked
really
it.
Struggling.
Yeah.
Well, Angles will take the one in the middle.
We'll see. If you were Angles here, would you attack the table to go out, or would you put a ball on that pocket and snooker him and really tighten it up?
Well, I'll check first if one of those balls in the middle of the table goes.
See that one? Put that one just on that pocket and leave the white tucked in between the two balls.
Yeah.
And then that's just like, what's the word for it? Buttoning down the hatches, or locking it up. Making sure that the other guy can't win, or do you just go out?
Well,
I mean, they're all there, aren't
they? It
they?
all depends on if there's an out. If that ball's in the middle is on, then I'll take it on.
Oh, they're all on. If he knocks this ball he's aiming at now on, they're all on.
Yeah, I'll take it. Especially if you're 6-1 up.
Yeah.
You have all confidence. Oh, missed it. I think he just left the one in the cushion. So if he's gonna try
Angles will never slow down the match. There you go. You reckon Angles will never slow down the match? I've seen quite a few very tactical matches by Angles. I think he'll do whatever it takes to win the frame. But he definitely doesn't want to. I'll agree with that.
Oh, we got it.
That's made things a lot. Oh, play the yellow off the yellow?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but...
So, just play this up and tuck the white in. Oh.
I think he can do that one now, if he want to, off the yellow. So the cue ball will just bounce off the cushion and go
it's
for
definitely a shot. Definitely a shot, isn't it?
Well, definitely Kim, especially if he's 6-1 up.
Yeah, but the other one is to play the black into the red to play the plant, but you've got to make sure the black hits half ball so the black comes on. So you could roll this yellow into the middle and then play the other one onto the black and and pot it, but it's such a hard shot. It's just what I saw him sizing up before. I like the yellow off the yellow, but it does give Sacco a chance if you don't get it.
Just looking the yellow off the yellow. Oh, just gonna block the
Yeah, I
pocket.
don't like this Angles. Big
He's
shot.
thinking about plan.
Yeah, as I'm saying, pop this yellow in the middle and then play the other yellow onto the black because the plant's on.
I think it's on.
The only problem is where does the yellow go and where does the black go?
Yeah.
If either of them are covered by the red, you don't have an out on.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
So he's got to play this really well. So the black has to hit the red on the right hand side. So that way that the black
And then
doesn't
where
get
this
killed.
yellow who's gonna shoot go? Might land on the cushion.
Well, if you play the yellow into the black to hit the right, the yellow should run into the other yellow and just stay there. We'll see what he does. It's a big shot. Boom.
Oh, whoa.
And then just screw
No,
back and
just
land
screw
on him and
back.
put out. Huge.
He needs to put this cue ball dead on the cushion.
Wow. I just think that was just a bit too
Or
early.
go for the plan.
Too early to pull the trigger on that one, man.
I think he needs to go for the plan because if he went to the cushion, there's no pot for the other yellow.
Yeah. This is huge. See what he does. Oh, he's missed it again. See, as you were saying before, you know, do you change your game or whatever, you know, depending to win the match. What I find a lot of players do is when they get to the hill, they just attack too much. Sometimes they don't just keep playing the same way they've been playing, which has been winning them all that time.
Yeah.
And then they give people a few sniffs, give them a chance, and the next minute there's a comeback. You know, now this is a perfect example of it.
It's one ball at a time. One ball at a time.
Correct. Always one ball at a time, unless you pot two at a time. Because we know you do that all the time. Greedy. So just pot the middle ball, leave yourself a half ball angle to bounce out in front of the black. That's
good
pretty
angle.
much perfect. I think he might actually just play this a little bit thicker so that he doesn't go near the middle. That's it.
Perfect.
And then nice on the black.
It's not slowing down either.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. 6-2.
So Angles will go and have a break now. Throw some water on his face, chill himself out, and get his mindset back again. And he'll. And this is what happened. And this is what you'll see some players do in a race, which is why some players are against it. Some players say you've got to have set breaks.
Yeah.
Because some players, if one wins a frame and they play another frame, they can start getting a bit of momentum and start getting a few games on the board.
Yeah.
So Steve's just won one frame, and now we have a bit of a break that kind of can slow or stop that momentum down.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying that's what he's doing. I'm not saying he's doing it on purpose or whatever, but he'll just be saying to himself, "What was I doing?" You know, or maybe I pulled the trigger too early, or I don't know. I don't know what Angles is saying to himself. You know, so he's 6-2 up, and he's just got to come back and play his game. And what he's been doing this whole race has won him so far. He doesn't have to change anything. And I notice, especially watching and commentating on a lot of the streams, when it comes down to those final frames, they tend to attack a bit more or try and finish it quickly.
Yes, of
you
course,
know,
because you have the confidence in the world leading 6.
The only one I've seen that doesn't really do that is Rocky.
Yeah,
Rocky tends to still wait one shot and still tends to just play. It's like Rocky just wants to keep playing.
Well, I had experience last year in West Coast Open against Mander.
Yeah.
I was up 6-1 and I lost that.
Yep.
So
yeah, it happens. I think I had a race with Rocky just before he played Matty Bolton for that money match. A day or a couple of days before it. I was 8-2 up on him in a race to 9 or race to 10, and he brought it back to 9 all, and then then we had to. It was he had
Yeah.
somewhere he had to go, you know.
Yeah.
But
We
he
all
just
know.
he just pulled it back, and I was on fire, and I was playing really well, and I didn't really do anything wrong, but he just grinded.
Yeah.
He was just so good. He just slowed me down. He says you were potting too well. I couldn't keep you potting. So when you say that, I think you tend to change. You know, in that case, if one of your if your opponent's potting too well and you're not, I think that's when you've got to sometimes say, okay, I've got to change my game plan.
Yeah.
You know,
Same thing he did against Gus.
against
Gus,
Augusta
yeah.
Giorgio, yeah.
21-9
Yeah.
down, I think.
That was a big race though.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
think
long races.
Probably the best comeback I've
Wow,
seen.
check this out. If you pop this yellow he's on now into the middle,
1, 2,
then he's got the angle on the other yellow to just cannon that red out the way, and they're all there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, open table.
I mean, even reds are good here, but I like yellows, but even reds are really good.
Yeah, I think yellows because everything's in one place.
So let's see if he does the shot I'm talking about. Yep. So now if he's got
Yeah,
angle
run
on
through.
this, just to hit into this red, on the left of the black, just run into the red on the left of the black to open that yellow up, or the yellow, and then they're all on. That was really nice. So you pop the ball into the bottom left,
and then bottom
give
right,
yourself a
yellow.
bit of angle, and then the ball on the bottom rail, or just off the bottom rail, and then the ball above that,
Yeah.
and then come up to the right side of the table to clear the table up. So you don't want to go too low on this.
Oh.
Well, yes, he does. So hopefully he's not
He has
going
an
towards the
angle.
rail. Hopefully he's either straight or going away from the rail.
Screw back a little bit.
Yeah, so that was bad.
Oh,
That was
missed
bad.
it.
So he had to try and borrow pocket then because he went too low. So with those shots, I always leave myself high. I prefer
think
to
he
cut
rushed
the
that.
ball in. Yeah,
Yeah, he rushed that.
yeah. I mean, and this next shot he was playing wasn't easy either. You know, to try and hold for the next ball, he'd probably have to cannon that red.
Take the one in the middle. Probably.
Yeah, if that red goes under that yellow, which I think it does, this is a good chance for Angles to win the frame, to win the match. So red in the middle.
Oh,
missed it.
Play the one in the pocket or
I like the one in the pocket. Cushion first. Just come underneath the red.
if he's straight on it, I think he can just screw it back.
He can do, but you don't want to be queuing off the cushion. Just depends on the way he wants to go about it. So if he screws straight back and then gets the one above the black or the one at the bottom.
Yes,
Oh, that's
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't like it.
Short on the angle. You might need to punch this one.
Yeah, but you can just come to the right side of the table. You've got two options.
Oh, missed it
wow.
again.
He's done it again.
I think he's really tired.
But he's also trying to put 4 shots instead of cue, because he's not landing really nice. That's why I said come under the red, because then you've got natural angle to just screw out or just roll through. So you can just roll through and be on this ball into here and then that ball into there and that ball there. So it's more natural.
The only thing I don't like about the cushion first, if you hit it thick, might hit the yellow.
I hit
Or
the
if you
red.
hit it thin, might go wrong.
Fair enough. Yeah, I play it a lot. I love it. I think it's a great shot. It's got a nice cannon on it. Oh, he's missed it.
Might take the one in the
Red under the yellow.
probably kind in the black.
You don't have to touch the black. It's the ball under the black. That's your problem, isn't it? That one. He wants to be on that to the middle. So he either takes the ball on the right middle and tries to get round to it, or he rolls this in. But I don't think he can hold. Wonder what he's going to do. Screw into it?
Yeah, he kinda did.
Wow.
Oh, he's on the middle.
He
Yeah, he's dropped that one in the middle.
pretty much
then
had to do
middle
that, didn't
again.
he?
Oh yeah, you can use that one. There's a big pocket on the bottom left.
You wouldn't think he'd, worry about knocking it in the corner, but he's missed a few to that corner, so maybe
Oh,
it's
he's shooting it now.
in his head. So it's blind pocket now.
Wide pocket, but where does the white go? If he goes one true, might go to the middle pocket.
Just
He
miss
needs to
it.
hit
Just
a
miss the
pin.
red. Just miss the red.
Oh, he had a tick.
That's it.
See, the white's
It's
going
perfect.
to the pocket. Yeah.
And now that he's opened that other red up to the corner, I think
The bottom. I think bottom
he
right.
might be able
and
to
then-
take it now. He might be able to take the ball in the middle onto the bottom left if he's on it, because that would be ideal. He
bottom
can just
left,
pot
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Then
I
he can
agree.
pot the other one and screw up to the middle table.
Yeah, last ball will be the one in the middle.
Yeah, definitely. As long as he's happy with this. Yeah, so you just want to give yourself an angle so you can get
Yeah,
up for
good
the other
angle.
ball.
Roll this in. Oh, missed it. We missed it. Back it's raised to 7. It's written there.
It's written in the title title back.
I think he's gonna cut it in the upper right. I don't know.
Angles is on the hill.
It's a tough shot for Sacco. Oh,
Tried
he's trying
to
to
double it
double
back
it
down,
and
yeah.
leave it and-
Get some control.
I reckon he's gonna double this one to the bottom left.
Yeah. Double it inside the red and the yellow.
Yeah, it's a
And
big pocket anyway.
Just top the white so the white goes off the right rail and back out to be on the red behind the black.
He's doing it.
That's it.
If it's yellow, it's again. Oh,
That'll do. That'll do. Angle's got a, Steve's got a chance to cut this yellow underneath the red, and just if he sits it on the pocket, he keeps himself in the game.
he's shooting the one in the middle. I think he needs to cut that one in the bottom right and leave that cue ball on top.
So you'd actually pot it.
No, just leave that yellow in the pocket.
Yeah, he's just got to try and put it on the bag.
Oh, he
potted it.
potted it. That's one. Well, he can still cut this one and leave that one in the pocket.
Yeah, I think he's running into this yellow now though.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, that's alright. If he misses the yellow, it's okay. Because if he hits that yellow, he can pot one of those reds. It's hard to see the angle. Looking at the table, I don't think he will actually hit the yellow. Looking at the table. Wow, that's actually not a bad shot.
Oh, not a bad shot.
So all I do here is I just play see the red and the yellow where they're planting. Just play the plant, get the yellow out. So just play the red straight flat onto the red straight flat into the yellow and get the yellow out. That's it.
I think.
Sacco's in a
and
world of
the
hurt.
yellow's blocking the black.
Sacco's in a world of hurt here. I don't even know what
I
to
think
do
he can
here.
put the black on top of the yellow.
Yeah, big shot. You mean pot this and then get behind it and try and play it? But even then, you just can't cover it. The reds go under.
Yeah.
The red's just going to go under. Even if you play the red onto the yellow onto the red, the other red's just going to go straight underneath it again.
gonna go 2 cushions. Side cushion, top cushion, and back down. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's did.
Just hit the black.
Hit the black.
He's covered the red. It's a good shot. It's a great shot.
The red.
Don't think Angles is total, because if he's total, he can just come off the bottom row and just sit on that red.
I think.
Yeah, because if he is total, you just roll up to the red.
Yeah.
Just sit on it.
Well, he can leave that one behind the black if he can.
You don't really want to do that, because then that stops you from being able to put out. That's not a bad shot. Bounce. That's a great shot. So he stopped Angles from Steve from being able to control that pocket with the black around it. So Steve plays the yellow onto the black's pocket.
Yeah, I think it just
What
needs
would
to
you
cover
do?
that one. But the problem is Angle's just gonna shoot that yellow and give him 2 shots and leave that cue ball. Oh.
Yeah, he can't. It's foul snooker. What would you?
Yeah.
What would you do? So he's done it. What would you do?
Oh, don't. Oh,
So what would you do here?
Huh.
So I'd just double the black back down towards the reds.
Yeah.
So
That's
off
one
off two cushions and bring the black back down here.
Yeah.
But it can give Steve a chance to try and dig things out, and you know. So he's having a look, see if he can pot it without leaving a foul snooker, which I don't think he can. Oh, he thinks he can.
Shooting the black.
No, he's potting the yellow. He thinks he can. He's not leaving a foul snooker. Steve hasn't even called it. Angles is definitely out of luck.
I think gonna be a tough call. Yes,
Yeah, I reckon it is.
Snooker.
I reckon it is. I don't think it was. Because you've got to be able to place the whole ball to the finest cut, where I think the white's going to be hitting the red. Oh wow.
Yes.
So it's foul snooker.
It is a foul snooker.
So nominate the red.
Yeah, nominate the red.
Now you got to play this. You got to.
Problem.
How would you play this?
That's a tough one because you're gonna hit the other red as well. It might bounce out.
So how do you play it?
So I think.
You play the yellow on the side, so it kicks into the red and bounces out like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shot.
So you play so it pushes across the ball.
Yeah.
No matter what, it doesn't matter if you hit the other red.
Still have 2 shots anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful screw shot. Nice cueing. So, would you probably double the black off 2 rails and put it back down in between the 2 reds?
No way.
I would have doubled the black. I didn't think you could not leave a foul snooker there. I mean, you still give him a chance if you double the black off 2 and bring it back down. What? Yeah. If you. So I was saying to double the black off 2 rails and back towards that pocket, and then it gives Steve a chance to pot it and try and get the black and the yellow out. But you know, I couldn't see another shot. Yep.
Yeah, Angles thought.
Or he could have tried to just get his other his other ball, take it up there and use that to bring the black back out. Because Steve couldn't win with the ball in front of the reds no matter what, even though he took control of the black.
Steve needs to rack this one properly because all of his break are like four balls.
Oh, okay.
He needs to rack this properly.
On the first break, he got a ball in really nice. Remember, I was talking about how he hit it softer and
then the next
cued it well.
Were like That's a good break. Just yeah, potted one.
Wow,
Wow.
that red just sat on the yellow.
Oh.
That one red. It's always one ball, isn't it?
Yeah.
They can never
There's
all
one-
just sit perfect.
One
Unless
last
Luke
ball
Foster's
and
breaking.
messes up everything. Oh, staff one. Well, I think it's yellow still.
So play yellows and cannon the red closest to the black.
Yeah.
Just screw into the red closest to the black. That's it. And then use these balls to get the other one out. So you come off 2 rails or come off 1 rail and into it.
Huh.
I reckon you can.
Yeah, I
But
think
it
you
might
can,
be
but
dangerous. You could push the
yeah.
yellow in further. But I think you've got to do it early. Depends. He actually looks quite
If
straight.
I'm gonna cannon this one, I'm gonna use this one, but I need the cue ball right on this red.
Yeah, but you need a ball to land
Yeah.
on afterwards. That ball you just pointed to is the one you need afterwards.
I got
Look
it.
at that.
What a
That'll
shot. That's a great
do.
shot.
That'll do. Now he's on the yellow on the top of the table as well.
Yeah.
So he can actually pot that if he wants. So let's see how he goes about this. Because this
think
one
straight.
here, after you pot this, how do you... Oh, you can hit the bottom, can he? Oh, he can. It's all good.
Oh, good
Why
shot,
wouldn't ya?
Good shot. I
So
think I
you
might take
screw up
the
past the black for the ball at the top.
Yeah. Last ball will be the one,
Yeah.
the bottom right.
You don't want to be last ball, but I don't think you got much of an option unless you jack up over it now. You could jack up now and screw back into the red. It'll open it up for being on both yellows.
If you,
But
Can
hard
land it-
shot.
if you can land the cue ball above the black, and he can shoot that one on bottom right and just stun it. I think that's one option, but oh,
He's on it. He got on it. He's on the top ball.
was planning for the bottom.
He was trying
right.
for the bottom one, but he got on the top one.
Yeah.
One's better than none.
If he has a big angle on this one, he'll go into the red. So one shot might be screw back to the side cushion.
First thing you look at is if you can just roll it in and be on it instead of doing crazy stuff. Then he'll have a look and see if he has to do
Sorry,
crazy
I
stuff.
always do crazy stuff.
But you pull off the crazy stuff. So does he, to tell you the honest truth. So you just have a look, see if
yeah,
you can
he's
just
gonna roll this
roll through 6 inches, and he might be on the yellow. No, he's got to punch it, and he's gone way too far.
Didn't put spin on that.
He's got a double. He's got a double, and he wants to put
Just
the
don't
white
want to
pretty
hit-
much on the balk line.
Oh, missed it.
Oh wow, he went into red with the white.
Wow. All in the open.
You play this with a bit of shot to nothing, just a bit of bottom left, and bring it
Yeah.
back, or do you actually
Oh.
just roll it in?
Just roll it in. Oh, try to
Angles
snooker.
is shot to nothing. Beautiful. Steve might have like a triple or a swerve. Or you could just do the face cut and triple it
Oh,
if you can see it. Angles had a good
Just
look to see if he could see it.
just one cushion.
Okay, so yeah, has he called total? So he wasn't. So he was totaled.
Can you go for an out here? The only problem is the red and the left cushion. So
Shot to nothing. You can play the red in the very middle of the table on the blue spot and just roll it in. If you're going full blood, you can take other balls.
this one's on in the middle and just stun it and leave it below this red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, and then he can stun that to the side cushion. and then
Oh, you mean get on the one? I'm using
Yeah.
that as my last ball. Just roll it in for the black.
yeah.
I wouldn't try and get on it early because it's so easy as just a last ball, just to roll it down for the black. But yeah, I mean, you can definitely score across for it now. It's a good shot.
Well, there's a ball with pocket anyway, so. So you're gonna stun this one now.
Yeah, he might do. See what he decides. Is he going to score across, or just these two?
Yeah.
If he's on it good, and he can
Oh,
play it in a bit of a shot to nothing, not leave Sacco much. What's he looking at here? Roll it in.
Middle, and then top right.
Yeah, so he's going to play that ball second last. The ball down the rail. So he just rolls this in and then plays the one at the top of the table. Then the ball near the yellow is second last, and the ball in the pocket's last.
Yeah. Yeah, high ball is ideal, rather than underneath the red.
Yeah, just roll it in, give yourself about a half ball angle. That's. I'd actually prefer a little bit more angle, but it's still good.
Yeah, still good.
You've just got to do a bit of work with the white now instead.
I think just
Being
one
natural.
cushion.
Yeah,
Run through a little bit of left side.
that's perfect. Just roll this in.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, never say that. Never put the mockers. Don't put the mockers on him.
Sorry, my first time commentating, so.
That's all good. I've done it millions of times.
Just screw back a little bit.
Yeah,
Keep it
I mean,
straight. Oh. Yeah, so
you
good.
put the mockers on him.
Angles might kill me.
Oh, if he watches this back.
Sorry, Angles.
Nah, it's alright. He should be fine. Someone of Angle's capability, you'd back him to pot this.
Taking his time in the black.
You don't have to do anything with the white. You just roll it in, so you just 100% pot. That's it.
And here we go.
Well done.
Well done to Luke Anglesey.
Well done, Luke.
Congratulations to Steve Saxon.
7-3, champion of the LP's CUES 2021. Big thank you to Pool Table Man for sponsoring the event, and for the Mandurah Pool Hall and Bar for hosting the event. It's been a great weekend. Thank you, Sed, for helping us with the commentary.
Thank you for having me. What an experience for the first time commentating. So, first of many, actually.
Do you want me to leave the stream on while you do all the call-outs, or not bother? Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone.
All right, guys, we're going to be signing off.
See you next time.